Welcome to the 28th Angle podcast, where your host, Shelley,
Victoria,
and Heather
are here to hang out, have some fun, and share our different perspectives on a variety of topics. So let's get into it. Hey.
hi.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back. Happy Hump Day.
Shelley and her hump days.
How's
Always.
everybody doing?
Good.
Good. It was a rough weeks, but I'm okay. I'm here, so.
Yeah, you were late like every day this week.
Yeah,
No
every
kidding.
single
We
day.
barely seen her this week, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
What'd you guys do this
everybody's
weekend?
weekend? That's what I was gonna ask.
Okay.
Nothing. I didn't do nothing. I caught a cold, but that's about it.
Well, that sounds terrible.
That's probably not something you should do, Shelley. Just so you know.
Need to work on that one.
Yeah, for real.
I did a whole lot of nothing as well, so.
Yeah, same. I didn't do anything fun.
We are just so exciting, hey?
So today we decided that we're just going to do another glimpse into another side of our lives. Another best friend of ours who claims to not be connected to the 28th in any way. So I'm sure we'll discuss that. Meet Danny. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi,
Hi,
Danny.
How are we doing?
Good. How are you
Great.
doing?
Now that I'm a part of the 28th, it's good.
Oh,
It feels
okay.
good.
We got it on
Welcome.
recording. She's part of
Yeah.
the 28th.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
finally.
all forever.
It's time.
Finally.
Welcome to the 28th podcast. 28th Angle podcast.
We should have waited until episode 28.
Yeah, right?
That's
should've.
really what we should have done.
It would have been fitting. It would have been fitting.
It
for
would've.
sure.
Definitely would have.
That's funny, actually. So I figured today we can talk about how I would say she met us, but really I met her first. So I've seen her because I met her streaming on Facebook, and I had just learned how to play Dead by Daylight, and I was searching for somebody who was playing Dead by Daylight so I could watch them, and I found Danny.
Jeez, Dead by Daylight. When was the last time we even
Yeah.
played Dead by Daylight?
It's
Years?
years
been
for me.
Years? Yeah.
forever.
I feel like
I
it's been at
finally-
least a year, right?
I finally
More than that.
uninstalled the game.
Did you?
Did you really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
my.
Oh wow.
I know.
That's
What's
big
been
for
on it?
Shelley, guys. That's
It
real
is.
big.
Uninstalled for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Probably more than a year for me.
And I had Lara Croft and everything, and I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna prestige her and get her
I'm gonna
whatever.
meet her all the time.
Yeah. No. Didn't.
No, it's not even installed.
No, it's not even installed anymore.
Wow. Yeah, so I think I met her a month after. Is that when did you start streaming?
Yeah, so I started on April 30th. Yeah, so I think you came in probably, I think, a week or two after I started streaming.
Of what year?
I think it was just into
2020.
May. So
Yeah.
it had to have been
Oh,
probably 2 or
shit.
3 weeks.
Yeah, it was back in 2020, so it's been 5 years now.
Yep, 5
That's wild.
years.
And that's
So I
when
think
you,
I pulled everybody else in there. I shared
Yeah.
her page and
Yep.
told everybody how cool she was, so she go check her out and stuff.
I do remember you constantly sharing, go follow her, go follow Danny, go follow her. Okay,
I
fine, I'll go
remember.
follow and say hi, sure.
One funny thing I remember was I think you were doing a giveaway on one of your streams. I didn't really know too well yet, and I won the giveaway. It was like a $10 gift card or something like that.
oh,
and I was
yeah,
like-
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
And I was like, "Oh, can you sign it for me?" And you're like, "Oh no, like it's not gonna be like it's gonna be digital." And I was
I
like,
actually remember that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I forgot
"Dang."
about
Yeah, I
that.
was like, yeah, she was like a celebrity to me when I first met her. And now,
I love
5
how
years
Shelley.
later.
I love how Shelley decided to break the ice on that. So
I
I
was going to
did
say,
it.
Shelley outed herself.
Shelley wanted her to be the one that told
But
that story.
I actually just remembered that story. I know we were talking about something else, but I actually just remembered that story, so I just thought it was pretty funny.
I actually didn't remember that at all, but I do remember
Me
it now
neither.
that you told the story. So that's
I'm
funny.
still waiting for that autograph, by the way.
It's 5 years.
I think
I've just
I think
seen you
I think
too.
after 5 years you figured out I'm not a celebrity now.
Oh, you'll
Or-
always be a
Or are
celebrity.
you telling us
Oh,
something?
stop.
Oh my god.
Okay, so do you want to get into anything about yourself at all first before you start talking
Tell
about
us
us?
about you, Danny. Tell us about
Tell us
you.
about you.
I mean, you guys know everything about me,
Okay,
but
but our
Tell
viewers
us
don't.
about
I
Followers
guess.
don't.
for everyone that doesn't know me, I have 4 kids, 2 of which are adopted. Um, I really enjoy gaming still. I just don't enjoy streaming as much because it's a lot of effort
It
to
is.
keep up with everything. It's just a
It's a
lot.
lot more than people
Yeah.
realize.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
So
yeah,
much more.
It is, and it seems like all fun and games. Like, oh, you stream for a living, but then like you have all these people that think you're friends with them, and just because you're live and you talk to them every day, and they think you're like really close, and like not that I don't care
Yeah.
about the people, obviously, right? But it's just a lot. It's
That's a lot of
it's a
people.
lot
Yeah.
of it's a
Yeah,
lot
when
of
you have hundreds of people, like, oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was short lived. That was pandemic days, But everyone was bored. I get it, me too. But
That's why you started it.
yeah.
No.
So it was just a lot of expectation, but yeah. So I mean, I'm a fairly simple person. I like to hang out with everybody, and unfortunately, I live all the way up in Massachusetts, so I'm very far from these guys. But
Yeah.
I like to come down and surprise them all the time.
Yes, like
All the
recently,
time.
Yeah.
my birthday, she showed up, surprised the crap out of me.
Yep.
Good
Not me though.
times.
I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lied to me.
Listen, I had
Straight
to
up.
lie because
I
you were
know.
straight up questioning me. So,
Literally leaving Disney on the ferry boat, and Shelley's like, "Why are you at Disney?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm just
not
gonna."
like that.
Disney. I'm just nearby.
She's like, "I'm just gonna tell her
you're
this,"
like,
and I'm like,
"I'm
"Oh my
not
god,
at
you're
Disney."
lying to her! Just don't lie to her." She's like, well, now we have to lie to her.
Oh, Wayne and I are like doing something for our anniversary. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet. Like I
Yeah.
legit like thought, oh, that's sweet. You guys don't get to enjoy each other like that very often. So yeah, have
Meanwhile, she's
fun.
checking where Wayne is at home.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting
Hello.
for.
I
That's
didn't.
literally what I
Like,
was
whatever.
waiting for.
Like Wayne hasn't left yet. I'm just waiting for Wayne. I'm like,
You know what I would have said?
okay.
He forgot his phone.
Yeah, I would have believed it too.
I know you would have.
But surprises are really good to have. Keeps us on our toes. Right?
That's what Danny does in our lives.
Yeah, I keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah, but I think we all hung out in Discord playing games together and talking all night for a year before we met in person?
Yeah. It was roughly about a year. Yeah. I think it only took it
it's a
only
little
took
over a
me
year.
about 3 to 4 months before we actually started like talking a little bit more, and
Mm-hmm.
I think around 6 months is when we started like gaming more together and stuff like that. Before then, everybody just spent all night together in Discord all the time.
All the time, a lot more than people probably even realized.
Yeah. Pretty
So-
sure you guys have spent a couple of like 16-hour streams with me.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh god, I couldn't do those these days.
No
I'm sleepy
way.
thinking about it.
That is a lot. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
So, like, what was your first impression of us? Like, all of us.
Oh
when you
jeez.
first met us, like in person.
Oh, in person.
Yeah, in person.
Oh jeez. Oh, you sure, Shelley?
For sure.
Nice.
Just
Be
kidding.
nice.
So, all right. So I'll go down the line from how it all began. So, was it 2021 I came down to Florida, or 22? Do you remember? Was
It
it
was
the following
21.
year?
Yeah, it was the following year. Yeah.
So 2021 I came down and had a big 4th of July party at the Airbnb, and I invited everybody to come over. Just found out that Talise didn't want to drive an hour to see me, or Heather didn't want to drive an hour to see me, but it's fine. It's fine. So Victoria came
New
over.
information coming out.
New information. This is all new to me. So
4 years later.
just as shocked as everybody else that doesn't know it.
Well, I wasn't there either.
Yeah, Shelley just didn't
Stranger
want- she
danger.
just
I'll be
told me,
honest.
yeah.
I don't think I knew the full plan of what you guys were doing.
I
All I remember
didn't
is you guys
either.
going out to eat or going somewhere. That's where the
Yeah.
pictures were taken, right?
You
we
guys
were
went
getting
for
ice cream.
No, we
Yeah.
went and got
Okay.
ice cream
So
after.
I don't think I realized you had an. Maybe I did realize you had an Airbnb.
Oh,
had
you
no idea.
did.
You knew. You don't change it now for
Either way,
everyone listening.
no, the story doesn't change. I still barely knew you, so I chose not to drive it out and come see somebody I barely
My
knew.
heart, it hurts every time you say it. We're not gonna say it anymore. Okay. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I invited everybody over. Victoria did end up coming over, and I could tell she was nervous as soon as I opened the door. Like she
I was
became
so
quiet.
nervous.
She
Yeah.
didn't know how to act, and like me being me, when people are nervous and stuff like that, I don't know. It just gives me like this energy rush. So I immediately hugged her, and I'm like, "Come on in," whatever. So I could tell that she was like very, I don't want to say shy, but like just kind of taking everything in, so to speak.
Yeah. It was a
But
lot to
obviously,
walk
like,
into.
yeah, it was a lot of different personalities.
A lot of
Wasn't it?
kids, right?
It was,
Wasn't all the kids there?
yeah. It wasn't there wasn't a ton of people there. There's just a lot of kids,
Yeah.
which is weird. But obviously I adored her anyways. Otherwise, I wouldn't have invited her. But yeah, so my first impression was she was very nervous and like kind of reserved and just taking everything in. About an hour or two in, obviously I don't ever stop talking.
Clearly.
you know, somebody's got to do it. I do it. Obviously she got comfortable. She got in the pool with the kids and, started hanging out with my baby niece at the time. Freya was only, one at the time?
Yeah, she was
It's
so little.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to think
Aw.
about.
That's crazy, yeah.
I can't picture her as a 1-year-old. She's so mean now.
No, I know, but every time I always think of her on that table, like that picture you have of her on the
I
table
know.
sitting,
Eating ketchup.
eating ketchup. Yeah.
Disgusting to watch, but she looks so cute in her she was in a sunflower bathing suit.
Yep.
So that was my first impression of Victoria, and probably one of my favorite memories, obviously, because it was our first time meeting. And when I finally met Shelley and Heather in person, when did I come down?
It
2022?
was their birthday. Yeah, it was their birthday.
Was it the following year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was the following.
Was, but
It
seems like it
their
was
birthday.
longer between then.
Or was it 2023?
I think it was 23.
I think it was 23, because 2021 we went down to Florida, then 2022 we came down to Florida, because I remember we had the hurricane. But it was like a little hurricane in the Airbnb.
I sure don't remember the year.
Well, I know you
Girl.
guys
23
came
does
down.
sound right.
You
It
guys
does,
came
right?
down,
Was it
and
2
then
years ago?
you guys got the Airbnb with us the next following year in September with the pool and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like I came down. I feel like I come down there every year. I try to, anyways.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, excuse
so
me.
You came down for the
either way.
birthday.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it was 20. It had to have been 2023. Either way, regardless. So the girls were having their birthday party, and I just knew Victoria really wanted me to come down, and obviously there was some other stuff and whatever. None of the details really matter. But I got in my car and decided I was going to drive all the way down from Massachusetts down to Florida.
Such a long trip.
On a whim, out of nowhere. It was like 2 or 3 days before the party. I ended up picking up an old acquaintance along the way. And then she was down in like Tennessee, and then we drove all the way down there. I was able to get in contact with your guys' mom, and she gave me Heather's address. And we're almost there. We're probably like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes out, and I end up seeing Victoria drive by in her car. Or not even. I think we passed you, and my sister looks over and goes, "Wasn't that Victoria?" And I shit a whole brick.
Yeah, because I obviously had no idea she was coming. So
I just looked it up. It was 2022.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, you go, girl. I did not have the attention span to look that up that fast. So thank you.
that was my thought. I was going to, and then I was like, you know what? Nope, I don't care.
Yeah, yeah, I was trying to. It's too. I know it's too much. So, her mom's like, "Oh, they'll be here in like 20 minutes." I'm like, "Perfect. We're about 30 minutes away." I'm at this point, my foot's heavy because I'm driving all the way down there. So I'm used to doing 75, 80 on the highway trying to get down, and I end up seeing them pass us. So I pull over real quick. They get there, and that's when we show up at the house and blasting music, honking the horn, and everyone comes outside. Everyone's all excited. No one knew except for
Nope.
your mom
Yeah,
and
my
Mario.
mom.
So first impression, we'll go with Shelley. She was exactly what I expected.
Wow. I don't know how to take that.
Little love bug. No, she was fun. She was, welcoming right away. Gave me a big hug. She was suspicious the whole time, and I did want to kick her ass about it because she kept like questioning everything.
Like me, questioning me even.
Even questioning Victoria.
Well, it was a surprise to me too.
Well, girl, you just need to let things happen, okay? Because I thought you were gonna blow it. I was freaking out. Oh, excuse me.
And
yeah,
by
so
that, she means that I just figure things out really quick and easy.
very
So
easily.
she was
I
afraid
think you
Shelley was going to
already
ask
knew.
me the wrong question and I would put it all together. So
Wait,
But I didn't know
without
any
knowing.
details though.
Victoria, did you have any idea I was coming down?
I was suspicious of it, yeah, because of my mom, but I didn't know for sure. I can't even remember what you told me now, but whatever you told me, I believed.
I think I said I was going
For the most
camping.
part.
Yes.
Oh,
you said
yeah,
you were
that
going
was it.
camping.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, you said you were going camping, and I thought it was really weird, but I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I remember that because we talked about it
Maybe
on the
she
way.
goes camping. Who knew?
I mean, to be fair, I
Who knew?
used to go camping all the time.
Right.
Well, and I mean, I knew you did, so that's why I was
But
like, okay, maybe she was.
I'm getting to that age though where glamping is like,
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
notch.
For the best, really.
My back is not appreciative of camping anymore. So yeah, it was a fun surprise. It was nice meeting everyone in person. Shelley was, like I said, welcoming and immediately trying to get me to take shots with her and
Immediately.
She's probably drunk already then.
Yep.
She had to
Already.
Okay,
she
that's
was
a
offering
lie
shots.
because I didn't at that time. I did not do shots, so that's a lie right there. I didn't start doing shots until the next year.
Until the
This
next year,
2023.
You got
She
the
knew
year
that
down
for
for when you do
2024,
shots. That's
2022.
weird.
Huh?
Who memorizes when they do shots?
Because I never ever liked doing shots, and the first time I did shots was my son-in-law's birthday party at my house.
Okay, so maybe I got her to take shots, but I do remember
No,
you
I
taking.
didn't do shots.
Maybe it was Aaron getting you to
Yeah,
take
it was
shots.
Aaron because I won't do shots. Well, now whiskey shots only.
So now you'll do shots?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Okay.
That's
Only
it.
whiskey.
Making it clear.
That's it. Just whiskey.
Making it clear.
Got it.
No, whiskey peach.
Oh, it's
Peach.
got to
Oh,
be
we're
peach.
getting
Now we're
specific.
even more specific. Yeah. Okay.
Although that root beer whiskey that Justin had when he was here for my birthday smelled really good.
Justin was at that party too that Danny came
Yeah.
to.
Oh yeah, that was the first time I met him too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out
Well,
to
I
Justin.
When I just looked at the
Hi.
pictures, I seen
Jaybird.
pictures of Justin.
Jaybird.
He listens to our podcast, so hi Justin.
Hi, Justin.
All right.
So yeah, so then I met. Everyone calls her Heather. I call her Talise. So obviously I met her. We obviously gave each other a big hug, and it felt normal. It just felt normal, like meeting her. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I felt like I had already known you in person already. That's why
Yeah.
it was. I don't remember that being the first time we met, but I know it was. Now that you say it,
I feel like it felt more normal for you guys only because you were so used to seeing me on live.
yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
whereas like I was a little more nervous and I'm like, shit, like I've seen you guys go live obviously at this point, but
Yeah.
I guess it was just a slightly different for me, but it
Different.
felt
Yeah.
but it felt normal. I don't know, it didn't feel awkward at all. Like you were very welcoming as well, and you made me sing karaoke, which I was shitting bricks about. Again, there's a lot of brick shitting here.
That's what we do. It's what we do at parties at my house. You have to sing karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I was
also
not
got her to dance that night, right?
Yes, and they
Oh,
made
I
me
have
The
dance.
I have
Rihanna
that on
song.
camera. I
Yeah.
have that
I
on
still
video.
have the video. Yeah.
Is it
Yep.
the Rihanna song?
Yeah. That's your.
No, it's Zendaya.
Yeah, Zendaya.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
Zendaya.
Rihanna,
I
which
don't
Yeah.
know
song is
why I was
that?
thinking
That's
Rihanna. So.
I was confused for a second too, and then I realized that.
I'm on cold medicine. Blame that.
That's what she's blaming.
That's what we're doing, huh? Okay.
Talise doesn't have a pole in the living room, and I would only dance to S&M by Rihanna. So, just kidding. Yeah, so everyone was lovely. I had a great time. It's probably some of my favorite memories. It became like a second family to me, and I wanted nothing more than to be involved and be around everybody, and everyone makes me feel special when I'm around, and I like it.
Aww.
I
I
almost
do
said, and
think-
now she's family. Ever since then, she's been family to our whole family. So
Yep.
Literally, yeah.
It
And
did
you
seem
would
like
be.
that though. That you just like fit and you just clicked. You like we all
And you
felt the
would
same.
be
I think.
included into everything if you were closer. So
It's just so
So
hot.
you live far.
It does get hot here, so
I live in Mass. It gets down to like -20, and I still keep my AC in
sounds
it's
terrible.
way too cold.
with my window open. I mean, I use the fan, not the AC part, but yeah.
No,
I don't
thank you.
know. Window open and all.
So I thought it'd be cool if we can like ask you some questions. I
Would
think
be cool.
It would be cool and
Yeah,
funny.
it would be.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool.
Victoria, you have any questions you want to ask?
Well,
We can-
the one question I was going to ask, she actually answered already, so I won't ask it.
Okay.
But it was, well, I guess you could do the others, maybe. I don't know. Which was it like your favorite memory of us together meeting or whatever? But you said that, so
We could do like separate favorite or favorite memories of like things that I've done with you guys separately. Right?
yeah, if you want. Or Shelley can ask her question since you already
Yeah,
answered
you can
it.
do-
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
mean, yeah, you can do that.
I mean, I just, the questions I have are
Just-
nothing spectacular, but
Well, get funky on me. Let's hear it.
all right. So, have you ever lied to one of us?
Yes.
And what was it about?
I mean, I ended up telling you
I
guys
have
the
a first
truth.
guess.
I ended up telling you guys the truth about some of it, but I mean, some of it obviously we're not going to talk about. But I don't think I've ever lied.
No.
Besides surprise wise, like
Yeah. That's what I
no,
mean.
I haven't really I've never lied to you guys. I'm pretty honest with you guys. It's really just the surprises that I've ever lied about.
Yes.
I'd find
I don't have a
out.
choice. I can't surprise you if I don't lie.
Boy, cat
Just know I
eating.
feel terrible lying, but it's worth it.
I
Sure.
do too every time.
Sure.
I do feel I don't lie. I don't like to lie. I'd rather hurt your feelings with the truth. Just who I
Okay,
am.
so here,
I mean, I
here's
agree.
actually one that would be
Yeah.
really good. What's one memory of all of us, like individually, if you can think of one, that makes you laugh when you think about it? I'm just spit underwater, you guys.
Whoa.
Even if
So, Shelley, it always makes me laugh when I think about the time that you, at the birthday party, were drinking, and I turned my head and you were on the ground. And I said, Shelley, what
I
the hell are
remember
you
that.
doing? And you are just laughing. And I'm like, what are you doing? And you're like, I can't get up. I fell and I don't want to get up.
yeah, I had a lot of birthday cheer that night, and I actually feel like I tore something in my shoulder that night too, because I had a very sore shoulder for like the longest time.
Yeah,
I slid off the couch.
I wouldn't
So
be
I didn't actually
surprised.
fall over.
She
I was
was
sitting-
on the couch. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I didn't
sitting on the
see
couch.
I didn't see the fall. I just know you were on the ground. I turned around and you were there, and I'm like,
That's all I seen too. I seen Danny's face, and then I turned around to just see her like rolling on the floor, laughing quite literally.
Yeah. She's pretty much telling me to like leave her there, and I'm looking at Victoria like, should I help her up? Like, what do I do here? She's not asking for help.
I was comfy, I guess, on the floor. Eventually, I got up.
Eventually.
Um,
So then, one of my favorite it's actually the same birthday party. Probably because it's like the first big surprise and all of us being together. It involves both Victoria and Heather. Both of them were, in their silly state, we'll say. And I was getting to that point, and I'm fully clothed. They're in their bathing suits, and they both come up on each side of me, both grab an arm, get real close to me, and say, "We're going down the water slide." Oh, are we? So they're literally dragging
"Yep."
me. Yep, I didn't have a choice. They're literally like dragging me at this point. I'm like, all right, I'll go. Just let me, at least take my shoes off, So that was one of my favorite memories is both of them just wanting to go down the slide with me and like making me do it when I was just like not I wasn't uncomfortable, but like still feeling everything out and like, I don't know, not having to be
It's
like
still
prim
a
and
new
proper, just
Kind of
kidding.
like cool, but we were making it
Yeah.
on that slide.
Yeah. Right. So that was,
Well, I mean,
that was a good
just
one.
to paint a better picture of that, I think our entire family was there, and you were meeting all of them for the first time. So
Yes,
while
and
we
then
just
some.
mentioned us, yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
it
It was
was,
a lot of people.
It
yeah.
was a lot of people.
I had some like old friends there from high school, and yeah, there was a lot of people there at one point. So
Yeah.
to just make it make more sense.
Yeah, not that I was like too uncomfortable or anything, but I think I like to say that I'm the most social, unsocial person in the world. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I can be very talkative and like talk to anybody, but at the same time I'm just kind of like I like to feel things out and watch. People watch,
It's just
Yeah,
people watch
I
at
love
least for a
people
little
watching.
bit.
What are you guys doing over there?
I love people watching. It's my favorite pastime. I do.
Shelley does it to all her neighbors
I
now.
Like, what are they doing? I'm like peeking through the blinds. What's going on over there? No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. That's my husband. I see
Or
him
is she?
the other night. He was standing at the window the other night, just standing there, and it was like the dining room window. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, what are you doing? Because he didn't move the blinds or anything. He was just standing there. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, and then I swear, like 5 minutes went by. He turns around and looks at me. He's like, what? I'm like, what were you doing? Like, he's like, oh, I don't even know. I think he was just looking outside, like bird watching or something. Because our street is so
Obviously,
boring.
like,
I was gonna say if I did that here, I couldn't see neighbors. I would just be looking at the nature.
staring at the trees.
Well, nobody goes
animal.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in our little area where we live, there's nobody goes outside because we have a lot of older people, so they're usually in bed like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. But
Hope your
So
neighbors
I have a
don't listen
question,
to
Shelley, if you don't have
calling
any
them
more.
old.
I have two more, but you go ahead.
Oh boy.
You go ahead.
Sure.
If you had to pick one thing about me that annoys you, what would it be?
About
But that
you?
you tolerate. All
Or
three
all
of
of
us.
you?
All of us, yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh, God.
Or if you just have one of pick one and answer it. Yeah.
I don't. Okay, so for you, Victoria, one thing that bothers me is you tend to let other people get to you, even though you keep a tough head. You still
Yeah,
let other people
sometimes.
bother. Yeah, you still let
Mhm.
people bother you, and I'm always in your ear. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like whatever. But
Always.
besides that, nothing really annoys me about any of you guys, at all. If I'm being honest, that's one thing that does bother me. You do kind of let people,
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Shelley, your customer
Maybe.
service voice, without a doubt.
Okay.
That's
And just to be
suburban.
clear, sometimes she uses that customer service voice on us in Discord for no reason.
For no reason. And it
Uh,
makes me feel like you're giving us attitude, and I don't
Right.
appreciate it.
And then we usually send her off to bed because
Yep.
we know she's tired. So.
we know when I'm tired. Yep.
Yeah. Literally.
Okay, so I have a question, and I hope you say what I think you're gonna say.
Setting expectations.
Pressure's on now.
What's one petty thing you still haven't let go of?
One petty thing I haven't let go of?
Yeah.
In general?
I mean, with us, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, well, with you guys, there'd be nothing. But in life, I don't know. There's a few petty things. Like, when people drive slow in front of me for no reason at all, I just can't help but to yell at them through my car, even though they can't help. They can't hear me. They can't hear me. But it just drives me nuts.
I feel like that would annoy everybody, but maybe, maybe that's just me.
Maybe.
So what I thought you would say, and I'm surprised you didn't, because we hear it every year.
Oh boy.
Like, you don't know?
Well, refresh my memory. Maybe I'll get onto it. Go ahead.
Oh, you mean when we seen Backstreet Boys on her birthday?
Oh my gosh. I was not. Yeah. So the one petty thing about you guys, actually, now that it's been brought to light, because for some reason,
But only got buried about 4 days ago, so I'm not sure. It's our first time learning that it was buried.
Listen, I didn't have my notes. I didn't have notes, if I'm being honest. Be more prepared next time. So yeah, the Backstreet Boys. You guys going to see them on my birthday every year? Every year. Every year.
Once.
No. Listen, everybody listening right now, I'm letting you know they go every year on June 21st. And they have done it since 2020, even though we weren't really friends in 2020.
We just knew.
We just met each other and they said, I'm going on our birthday.
The year we did go to that concert, we waited for 3 years to see that concert because of COVID and all that stuff, so it was pushed back. So we would have went in 2020, right?
Yes.
We had to make it a tradition at that point.
Yeah. But we did spend your birthday with you before we left. Because you did a 12-hour stream that day, I think. Or maybe it was the next day. I don't know. All I remember is Backstreet Boy.
Wow. Wow.
I don't remember the details, and I'm going to go back and watch VODs after this, just so I can
find out.
I'm pretty sure you guys weren't around because of the Backstreet Boys. And if the Backstreet Boys are ever listening, I do love you, but not at my birthday. Not when you're taking my friends away.
I had another one that I wanted to ask.
Well, if you have one more, then that could probably be our last one, so it works out.
Oh. No, I was just looking at the time and like, oh, okay. Oh, what the heck was it? It was who was the most dramatic of all of us?
You.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Without a doubt, it's Shelley. Even right now, like
the way she even acted about
the way she reacted.
Even on camera, like you're so dramatic about it. You're throwing the hand up and everything. No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how does it feel to be the first guest on the 28th Angle podcast?
It's exciting. I feel like I'm actually part of the 28 now. Yeah.
We found a way to squeeze her into the number 28.
This is funny because we just had this discussion not that long ago, and I was like, wow, I'm really not like a part of the 28 at all. And then it kind of made sense. We all became friends when I was 28, so I guess we can make that work.
It definitely counts.
I guess it counts.
At least that's where we're staying right now.
Until we figure something else out.
Right. We'll make it work. So, but I think that's going to wrap up this episode. So, thank you guys for hanging out.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, thank you for being our first guest. It was fun.
Thanks for joining us. It was fun.
Definitely was.
And answering our questions.
Answering Shelley's questions.
Answering Shelley's questions.
I'm sorry.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's it for this episode of the 28th Angle podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed the conversation, be sure to follow and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow us on our socials at the 28th Angle podcast for more updates and behind the scenes content.
Until next time, keep looking at life from every angle.
Especially the 28th.